Professor, this is Bear here. Today I'll be talking about part one and two, having a model recognize an object as well as myself using the YOLOv5 dataset. So I have it kind of written out nicely here, so I'm just going to go through the technical real quick. This pretty much, we're using a training, I guess like we're using the YOLOv5 to train uh, new images, custom data set, and there's a couple of steps that we have to go through in order to get that. Um, First, when we started the lab, we were going over how to just train the images given to us from the data set. To do this, it required steps like splitting images into training and validation folders, and then we'd run the program through terminal to have it start to train. So the theory behind it, I guess, is that uh, the way it trains is using this application that we were given, the modified opening labeling, which we were able to download through GitHub. And through this application, we're able to pretty much identify any picture. Like, for example, this is a bus. This is the number from the bus. This is a closed door. This is a closed door. So similarly, we were able to do that for the new objects. So to give an example, for myself, I added pictures of myself, and I just highlighted it saying, "Hey, this is me." And we also added a class for sunglasses. Um, so to show where it kind of goes through in the code, uh, you're using this YAML file that we are using pretty much when we train the model, and this is like the file it refers to, and we have all these classes of different things I could possibly identify. Uh, but here I have myself, and then here I also have my additional sunglasses. Uh, yeah. So, and we have the path set here to make sure that it's referring to the right data sets, and also going to the right, we're looking at the right folders. And then we use this program here to split the pictures between validation and training. So we have all of our directories here, um, and it pretty much just has its own method of storing, um, I guess, these pictures and arrays and whatnot. So essentially, that's pretty much what it's a summed up version of what actually happens. But um, I guess after we split and train into sets, we get a .pt file, uh, and we can get like a better we get a better accuracy depending on how many epochs we have and how long we run the program. So the more epochs we have, let's say 100, the more accurate it'll be. As well, and the other thing that affects accuracy is the number of pictures that you input into the folders. So let's just check this out real quick. Uh, this is our kind of folder that we have everything set up. So we have this. We can go see our runs. Obviously, you can see it here. I have a lot of runs that I've been, I guess, testing the program with. This is being the latest one, and we pretty much run the program with this PT file, which represents the model, the train model, with pictures of me, sunglasses, and the rest of the stuff that were on the YAML file. Um, yeah, so I can also show real quick the place we have our data set. So we have everything under the Coco 128, and this is the YAML file we had all the classes at. And then the labels is the TXT generated from that modified labeling application to feed the data and to the program. And then we have our images as well. And we had to make sure that both of these are matching pretty equivalently, otherwise the program did not work. Um, so that was a little tedious process, but other than that, uh, let's run the program. Have a terminal up already. So here we just have the YOLO function, I guess calling the model that we have here, and then we show This is supposed to do the camera detection for this, so it'll take a second to load. Once it loads, you should be able to see my face. Unfortunately, it's going to be a little laggy, but it should be able to still identify at least who I am. Alright, cool. Yes, I'm in my car, but here you can see it's identifying me, but I guess at certain points you can also see it's identifying me. It's not the best accuracy, however, I wasn't able to have at least more than 40 epochs, I believe. And then to show the other item, we have sunglasses, so put these on, and we have sunglasses. It did pop up. Yeah. Awesome. So here we go out the program. And yeah, this is part 1 and 2 for the Lab 7. Thank you so much.